Hey, what up? It's your boy Saint Lucid, and this is another episode of the Godism series. Today, I want to speak about death and life. Death comes like a thief in the night. You never know when it's going to come, and you're never prepared for it. We are multi-dimensional beings. We know that. I am a multi-dimensional being. You are. We understand that we are gods. We are projected onto this dimension as a human for a purpose of growth, for a purpose of experience. And we have a time of being born, and we also have a time of transitioning back to self. So I understand that we are here for experience on this dimension. But I also understand that there is a place that we come from. And I know that when we transition from this dimension to our place of home, the people that will be left behind will be broken, will be sad, will be hurt because of the memories and the experiences they shared with us. But know that we are transitioning to another dimension. We're not dying. We never die. It's just another place. A place of peace. A place of unconditional love. A place where there's no low vibrations. There's no more turmoil. There's no more stress. There's no more hustling. Where none of these materiality stuff mean anything anyway. Where you don't have to try to succeed and try to get these things. This dimension is just for the experience, and it's just a small window of time for an eternal being like us. We know that there's limitations on this dimension, where we can't express our full self of unconditional love. But we know that when we transition back home, we will feel all of that. Don't worry. Don't be sad. Know that the person that you know that transitioned is still alive. They still live on. They never died. They will live on within you because we are of the same source. And one day we will see each other. We are all gods. We are all God. We are all the collector. We are all one. And we've been given this fake identity of we are just human beings. And when we pass on, that's the end of us. That person died. That person passed on. But the truth is, we just transitioned. The person who took their last breath in this projection just transitioned. They never even died. They didn't experience death. So we just rising our frequency from this low density body to a higher frequency body, a higher frequency projection. Death is not permanent for us. It's just permanent for this physical vehicle. Know that we are multi-dimensional beings. It's time you start believing that you are a God. It's time you start believing that the person that you've loved that passed away was a God, and everything that they were, everything that you experienced them to be, is but just a grain of sand on an ocean. It's just a grain of sand on an ocean bed. That's what it is. They are more than that. They are way more powerful than that. They are way more loving and more caring. All the things that you thought, you were holding on to, the grudges, the fights, the arguments, and all of those things, they way more than that. That was just society's programming, that fake identity of them. They way more, and be blessed that they experienced that time with you on this planet, on this dimension, for that period of time. Be blessed, because they have now transitioned back home, that you are from as well, that you will see them in the future. You are also here just for that period of time. You are also here just for a certain amount of that experience that you will experience on this planet, on this realm. But you will never, ever, ever die. It'll just be this body, this vehicle, this corpse that will be left behind. And yes, people will mourn you. Yes, your loved ones will mourn you. Yes, they will mourn the experiences, the memories that they had with you. But know that if they go before you, they are living. And they will always be living within you and on higher dimensions. We are multidimensional beings. Right now, we are on the astral plane. Right now, we are on different planes. Right now, your higher self is on a different higher dimensional frequency. And then we got the 3D that is here, the 3D body that's on display. So, when I say that you never die, it means that you never die. The only thing that makes you feel like the person died or that you would die is the fact that you are compressed within this physical body, and you are forced by ego, by your visual of the 3D dimension, by your mind, to see through these eyes and believe that you are this projection and this projection alone. But right now, your other projections are experiencing other vibrations, other experiences on different planes. You are not only your physical body, your physical 3D dimensional projection. You are not only that. You are higher than that. You have other projections. So when you die, like when this body dies on this plane, your spirit just clicks onto another dimension. So you never take your last breath per se. You never close your eyes per se. You never die at all. It's like going to sleep. Close your eyes and you go to sleep. And when you do that, you find yourself on the 4th dimension, which is the dream state. And you're there and you're doing whatever you're doing, you're going wherever you're going, and you're meeting people, whether you become lucid, whether you meet guides or past relatives or whatever it is, you're there. So it's the same with death on this dimension. When you close your eyes, you are instantly, your eyes were always open on the other dimension. So when you close your eyes, you awake again, and you never ever experience death. I will never experience death. You will never experience death. You live on a better plane than this. One thing that every religion, every belief can agree with is there's always a paradise, a heaven, a Valhalla, a higher dimensional plane that you're going to experience, which will be amazing. So don't be afraid of what will never happen to you. It is a hard pill to swallow for the people left behind. And I say this again, emphasizing, because I know a lot of people feel like they want to mourn. A lot of people feel like they experience a lot of memories with you. And I understand that. But know that I live on forevermore. You live on forevermore. Yes, we sad. Yes, we are part human on this dimensional plane. Yes, we have emotions, memories. So yes, we get broken. Yes, we get emotional. That's just part of being a projection on this plane. But apart from that, when it comes down to the core, you gotta know that the person that you're missing, the person that you love, the person that has passed on from this reality is still alive. And they still live on. And you will meet them again. So don't be sad for the person moving on. I know a lot of people want to say, I should have, I could have. But listen up. That person is in a better place. And you are the one trying to take control of that life and saying, I want that person back. I wish that person was here. To be on this dimension, to be on this 3D plane of hustling and striving and trying to find your purpose and who you are and trying to connect to your source and all of the amount of death on this reality, all of the amount of cruelty and bad vibrations and lower density vibrations and energies, to be on this plane instead of home where there's love, there's peace, there's no regrets, there's no place for no lower vibration. There's forgiveness, there's kindness, there's gratitude, there's just abundance. To be here instead of there, where you are your full self, your complete self. Why would I? I know I'm here for just the experience. I know I'm just here. And that's why we do what we do. That's why we meditate. That's why we try to connect with our higher self, our spirit guides. That's why we do these things, because we're trying to connect to our higher self, our godly self, our higher projections of ourselves. Because we know that this is not truly just us. We are more than just a physical body. That's why we do those things. I am so blessed because I lost my brother on Saturday, which this is Tuesday, so I lost him about 2 days ago, and he's in a better place. But I'm so blessed that I started to take in love and light, and started to know that I am a multidimensional being, and I am experiencing this projection on this 3D dimension, and that at the core I am love and light. And when I understood that, I started to treat him out of a heart and a mindset of love and light, even though my logic, my brain was disagreeing with me sometimes. When he probably asked me for money and I was like, no way, why must I give him money? He's just going to smoke it, or he's just going to drink it, or he's just going to do his own things, and doesn't he have money? But I would give him because I would realize that I am love and light, And money is just another possession of the 3D dimension, which I am not fully from. I'm a visitor on this planet. So I'm love and light. So love and light will not care about possessions. Love and light will give when there's a need to give. So I gave. And I treated him right. From what I would say I did. He probably would have a couple of problems with me if he was on this dimension, but he's no more on this dimension, so he's on a higher love and light dimension. So when he looks back, if he ever does look back, he will see love and light in everything. Our arguments, our fights, everything. He will see love and light in that. Because I appreciate everything that we did. Whether it was an argument, whether it's a fight, I now see that he was a total playful soul, even though we had so many disagreements. When I saw him on the last days, I saw love and light, and I saw that playful, joyful, amazing soul within, and not what was taught to him by society, not what this world and the people in it and everything that has gone to the lower vibrations taught him. Whether it was alcohol, whether it was drugs, whether it was just a mindset of being a badass. Not all of that. I saw the peace within him, the love within him, and I love him to bits. The sad part is, I loved him when he was on this dimension, but now that he has passed on, we learn that we had more within us. We are more loving within us, and that's our godly aspect of us. We are more than just what we think we are, and we can love more. We could have loved more. We could have said more. We could have done more. So I just want you guys to do more, say more, show more while that person is on this planet. While we have that person on this dimension, while you still have those loved ones, those people around you, show them you appreciate them, show them you love them, tell them that. Even if it feels to the human part of you like it's a weakness, it's not. That's your biggest strength. Your love is your biggest strength. That's home. That's who you are. Show them that love. Spend what you can spend on them. These are all possessions anyway that you're going to leave anyway. Why are we holding on so tight? Hands clenched, we're holding so tight onto things that we're not going to have forever. Things that are just here for the time. Let go of those hands and show them love. Tell them you love them. Because you never know when it's their last or your last day. At least if it's your last day, they'll know that you love them, and they know that they've spent their all loving you and you loving them in return. Then they can find closure in letting you go. Same if it's their time. You know that you've done all that you can. You can find closure and not say, I should have, I could have. Show them now. Appreciate them now. Let go of all grudges, all fights, all arguments, everything that's anchoring you to a lower vibration, a lower frequency. Let go of that and show them that you love them now. Tell them that you love them now. You might not have tomorrow. We think we are so groomed and programmed and shaped by this 3D dimension that we think we have forever with the families that we have been born into, with the friends that we have met. We think we have forever, but we're not living forever on this dimension. Sadly for those who thought they did, or they thought they would have another couple of years and another couple of decades. It's not true. You don't know when is your last. So know that it will come swiftly. Don't know the time, you don't know the day. Do what you need to do now. Live the best version of yourself today, now. Don't say you're going to change tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to leave drinking tomorrow, or I'll leave drinking next week or next month, or I'll tell that person that, you know what, it's okay, we are right. I don't have no grudge against you. I love you. Or I'll call my brother tomorrow, or I'll call my mom tomorrow, or dad, or sort out things. Or you think you have tomorrow, and if you get tomorrow, be blissful, be grateful. Woo! You got another day to do more love things, to show more love, to experience more on this dimension, to change the perception of everyone around you and show them the true God within you. Be grateful. I will go one day. For those left behind, they will mourn me, they will be sad, they will be broken, and they'll feel like they can't go on. I don't know when I'll go. Be it 10 years from now, be it 20, be it I'll have a wife and children, or I'll still be single. Who knows? I don't know. But one thing I do know is that this is not my home. And I will go one day. For those left behind, I know you're sad and I know you're broken because of the memories we shared and the experiences. But be joyful, be blissful. If I go soon and I leave my mom behind, Ma, get some rest, eat. You know how family are. They stop eating, they stop sleeping. Mom, get some rest, eat. Brother, if I leave you behind, do what you can to help out mom. Do what you can to help out whatever you need to do. But know that I love you guys. I love my friends. I love my family. I love every one of y'all. And I am so blissful where I am. I'm so loving where I am right now. It's not even funny. I know this because when I feel the inner me, the loving me, I know that I'm from a place that creates loving me's and love and peace and all of that. When I really search within me, I feel that love. So I know that my home is so loving. So I am totally loved, and I'm so happy that I experienced that time with y'all in that family, in this family, on this 3D dimension. I appreciate every one of you guys. I love every one of you guys. Now until the day my 3D vehicle, this body of mine, this vessel of mine, takes its last breath on this planet, know that I love y'all. And even afterwards, I will look back and say, wow, that was such an experience. Those people were so amazing to me, and they grew me up, and I love them, and I can't wait to see them again, to tell them how much I appreciate them. And I'm telling you all now, I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. Every one of us is visiting on this dimension, and every one of us will go one day. Know that. How I go is up to my decisions and choices and all of that. So know that I lived my best life. That's what I'm saying to every one of you guys. Live the best version of y'all. So when you go, there's nothing left undone. You've done it all. You've enjoyed yourself as a God, as your true self. I've lived the best life. I've done amazing videos. I've done meditations. I've bought amazing crystals. I've done tattoos. I've woken up late, came to work late. I've eaten the most amazing cakes and whatever this world has to offer. There's still so much to do. I don't know if I will get to it, but if I go today, I know I'm going on a clean slate of I've done what I can. I tried my best not to harm a human being and my fellow gods, and not to break hearts and not to bring forth pain. I've tried to make everyone happy. I've done what I can to make everyone around me know that I love them and appreciate them. And yes, we have human tendencies and 3D tendencies of holding on to finance and holding on to possessions and territorial things like homes and places and all of these things, cars and all these possessions. Yes, we have that, and sometimes it makes us bitter towards people around us. But try to let go. I say that to myself as well. I'm going to try my best to let go more and more and help more and more people around me, people that I love. And I am one with everyone, and everyone is one with me. We are all one. So I will still live on within you, even though you are left on this dimension and I moved on to a next dimension. But I will still live on within you, because what's inside of you is inside of me, and we are from the same source. We are all that same source. So we never die. We are all still alive, and they are still with us, and we are still with them. I love all of you guys, and I thank you guys for being here today. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Click the bell icon so you don't miss out on any videos ahead. And live like a God that you are, in love, in light, in power, and blissfulness. I leave you guys. Thank you for being here.